One morning, his shadow was gone. Not faded, not hidden, not distorted. Gone. He stood still on the sidewalk, staring down at the ground beneath his feet. The sun was bright, casting sharp light across the city. People walked past him, their shadows stretching long across the pavement. But there was nothing. He took a step forward. Nothing followed. He raised his hand, watching the sunlight hit his skin perfectly. The angle clear, the light strong. Still no shadow. A strange chill ran through his body. This doesn't make sense. He turned around, moved left, then right, stepping in and out of different angles of light as if the shadow might suddenly return. But it didn't, and for the first time in his life, he felt incomplete. The city continued like nothing had happened. Cars passed, people talked, phones rang, laughter echoed in the distance. But for him, everything felt off. That day at work, he couldn't focus. He sat at his desk, staring at the floor again and again, hoping it would somehow return. It didn't. At first he tried to ignore it. It's just my imagination, he told himself, but the feeling didn't go away. It grew. A strange emptiness began to spread inside him, like something essential had been taken without warning. He stopped engaging in conversations, stopped laughing, stopped caring about things that once mattered. Food tasted bland. Music felt distant. Even time seemed slower, heavier. One evening, he stood in front of a mirror. Everything looked normal. His face, his body, his expression, but deep inside, he knew something was missing. Not just physically, something deeper. Days passed, then weeks. The emptiness became unbearable. He had to find it. He searched everywhere. Online forums, medical experts, psychological explanations. Nothing is wrong, they said, but he knew better. Something was very wrong. One night, unable to sleep, he walked alone through the city. The streets were quiet, lit only by dim streetlights. He looked at other people as they passed. They all had shadows. Distorted, stretched, broken by angles of light, but still there. A part of them. As he wandered deeper into a quiet alley, he noticed someone sitting in the darkness. An old man, still, calm, watching. "You lost something," the old man said. The words froze him in place. "How do you know?" The old man didn't answer directly. Instead, he asked softly, "When was the last time you faced your fear?" The question hit him unexpectedly. "My fear." The old man nodded. "Your shadow isn't just a shadow. It's everything you've been running from." Silence filled the space between them. And then, memories came rushing back. Moments he avoided, opportunities he walked away from, truths he refused to face. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of not being enough. Every time fear appeared, he ran. He distracted himself, ignored it, buried it, and slowly, over time, he disconnected from it completely. And now, the old man continued quietly, "You've lost it." The man's chest tightened. "So, how do I get it back?" The old man stood up slowly. "You stop running." And with that, he walked away, disappearing into the darkness. The man stood there alone, but for the first time, he understood. The next day, nothing around him had changed. The same city, the same people, the same light, but inside him, something shifted. He made a decision. He would face it. No more running. No more avoiding. The first step was the hardest. He made the call he had been avoiding for months. His voice trembled. His heart raced. But he didn't hang up. Then he spoke the truth he had been hiding. Admitted what he feared most. Faced the situation he had spent years escaping. Every moment felt heavy, uncomfortable, terrifying, but he stayed. He didn't run, and then something changed. At first, it was subtle, almost invisible. A faint shape appeared beneath his feet. He froze. Slowly, carefully, he looked down. A shadow. Weak, blurry, but real. As he continued to face his fears, step by step, the shadow grew stronger, clearer, more defined, with each moment of courage. It returned. Days passed. He kept going, facing what he once avoided, accepting what he once denied, and slowly, he began to feel whole again. The emptiness faded. The connection returned, until one day, he stood under the sunlight once more. Still, calm. He looked down, and there it was, his shadow, complete, following him. Part of him again, but this time, he didn't see it as something dark. or something to escape. He saw it as something necessary. Because inside that shadow was his fear, and inside that fear was his strength. He took a step forward. The shadow followed, not chasing him, not haunting him, just walking with him. And for the first time in a long time, he wasn't afraid. Your shadow is not your enemy. It's the part of you you've been avoiding. The moment you face your fear is the moment you become whole.